It is officially the best time of the year. High school football is back, and we are breaking down the toughest schedules in 2015. And topping off the list with the hardest road to an undefeated season is one of the top powerhouses in the country in Don Bosco Prep. The Ironmen have been one of the perennial contenders from New Jersey since Greg Toll took over as the head coach 15 years ago. He has led them to 8 state titles, but getting number 9 will be tough this year because they have a gauntlet of a schedule. They take on 2 preseason Excellent 25 teams, including a road contest with number 3 Bishop Gorman. They have a date with one of Ohio's best in Archbishop Moeller on September 18th, and Don Bosco plays in the Big North United Conference, which a lot of people consider the SEC of high school football. All 6 teams are ranked in the top 25 in the state, and Paramus Catholic and Bergen Catholic both enter 2015 ranked in the top 25 nationally, according to the Max Preps computer rankings. Now, if the Big North Conference isn't the SEC of high school football, it's because of the Trinity League. The Servite Friars check in with the second toughest schedule, and they have games lined up against 2 of the top 3 teams in our Excellent 25 preseason rankings. There might not be a tougher 4-game stretch than what Servite has in line from September 4th until September 25th. They take on the number 24 team in Bishop Amat, then have a road date with the top team in the country in De La Salle, and end that stretch against their SoCal rival in Edison, and get to travel to Las Vegas on September 25th and take on Tate Martell and the 3rd-ranked Bishop Gorman Gales. Then after all that, they get to wrap up the regular season with 5 tough Trinity League games. Rounding out numbers 3 through 5 real quick, Bishop Gorman checks out with the 3rd toughest schedule. Martell and Ty John Lindsay are 2 of the best players in all of high school football, and they'll have to play lights out this year if they want to go undefeated for the 2nd consecutive season. They host Arizona powerhouse Chandler on August 29th, then travel to Utah the following week to take on the number 13 team in the country in Bingham. And I hope this game is as good as last year's overtime contest when Gorman escaped with a 23-20 win. And a game I can't wait to see is on October 23rd when Bishop Gorman hosts Don Bosco Prep. This game will be one of the best in all of high school football in 2015. Another team that wanted a big challenge this year was IMG Academy. And year in and year out, the boys from Bradenton, Florida have one of the toughest schedules. We are just finishing up our top 25 athletes to watch list presented by Champ Sports, and IMG Academy has 6 guys ranked in the top 25 in the 2016 class, so they are going to be a fun team to keep an eye on this year. They have dates with Texas powerhouse DeSoto and 2 games against Jersey's finest in Bergen Catholic and Paramus Catholic. As my guy Notorious B.I.G. says, we are going back to Cali for number 5, and the boys from Orange Lutheran have one of the toughest schedules in all of California. The Lancers take on both teams that played in the CIF Open Division Championship game last year as they take on De La Salle and Corona Centennial in back-to-back weeks in mid-September. And just like the previously mentioned Servite Friars, they ball in the Trinity League, so they will end their regular season against 5 tough conference opponents to wrap up their 2015 regular season schedule.